Hey, I'm back with another review. This is Recap with J.DAREL. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 7, Episode 8. Tea with a side of squash beef. Do I really want to get into this or not? We're going to see. Roll the credits. We're gonna roll the credits. Hey, what's going on? I'm going to let you guys know right now. It really wasn't too much going on tonight's episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. But what I will do is get to the meat, potatoes, and lobster with a side of Hennessy and lemon of the episode. And that's I'm gonna get on the Candy situation with Todd and Mama Joy. I might touch on Phaedra, and then I'm gonna touch on the squash beef of it all, which was the last part of the episode. So that is what we're gonna do. Cause I'm not even going through all of this. So we get the opening thing of Real Housewives of Atlanta with Phaedra and Pastor, I think Regina, I think is her name, Phaedra mom. They're talking about the church of color. Phaedra just needs a break away from all the foolishness that's going on with everything that's leading up with Apollo's sentencing. He's missing out time with his kids because he's partying, drinking, and not coming home. And he's trying to, every time they talk, he's blaming everything on Phaedra, saying, this is the reason why I did this, you the reason why I did this. And she made a point, a very good, valid point at that. And she said, if you were so intimidated of marrying a successful black woman, then you should have married somebody from what, the Waffle House. I mean, since when did your woman get so successful and you feel like you have to go rob, steal, kill, and destroy just to meet her standards? No. Yes, a woman wants a man who can provide for her family and the house, but she does not want a stupid man. And now that's what you're showing. You're not home. You're not home with the kids. So what what kind of example are you setting for your children? That's that. So I'm gonna skip out all that other stuff. So now let's get into the situation with Candy, Todd, and this Joy situation. I'm so over this. I'm so sick of Mama Joy and her antics. This aneurysm, taking medicine, all this drama that she done started, and now she can't take it. So Candy meets up with the old lady crew, Bertha, Joyce, and what's that child name? Bertha, Joyce. Last time it was Bertha, I can remember, but now I can't remember the other lady name. Whatever, the old lady crew. So she meets up with them, and you already know they talk about. At first, they talk about Mama Joyce is now a homeowner. They closed on the deal of the house that they showed a couple of episodes ago after the destruction of the house before that. So they closed on the house. She's so happy this and that. I'm finally a house owner. But anyway, so they get on the subject of asking about how was the trip to New York. And of course, Candy being very, I don't know. At first, I was kind of here for Candy, with her little messy stuff, but now it's really starting to get on my nerves with Mama Joy sharing situation. Because one minute you're telling information that you do not need to tell because you're making the situation worse, and then you want to get mad when your mama retaliates back, and then say something rude. What I mean, Ken, what do you want? Like, grow some balls, grow something. A vagina balls, coochie, well, design some candy coated night sex toy line balls and hook them onto your vagina and then use them. Because now you're starting other methods. This information does not need to be shared, but you can continue to share it and then get mad when somebody want to talk about your mom or go in on your mom and tell you what you need to do. But you're not handling the situation and you're making things worse by being messy. Over it. Over it. So let's get to the squash beef of it all, and then that will be the end. That's basically all that happened. That was all the episode. Of course, they had a couple of fillers, but we're just gonna get to the squash beef. We gave you the teeth, now it's the squash beef. So now we get into the part with Mimi calls Cynthia, text Cynthia and say, bring your friend Kenya, we need to talk about some stuff, some unresolved issues. So she invited Kenya, they get to the venue. So they all sit down and talk, Kenya speaks to everybody. I don't think, I, I think she said, hey all ladies, and then Cynthia didn't even speak to Portia, but she sat by Portia. So Cynthia and Nene began hashing out their issues and talking about what is unfinished and talking about how they're going to move on. Nene is not trying to really, Nene's trying to figure out all of the unresolved issues of their friendship and saying that it's going to take a long time. She still loves Cynthia, but it's going to take a long time for her, to get back to where they were, which understandable. To Cynthia, now they resolved their issues. Now Cynthia and Portia wants to solve their issues, which is really not a freaking issue. It's basically all opinions. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. So they talk about that situation. They kind of get into it a little bit, and then Kenya keeps interjecting, being very, very rude. And Portia stops to say, "You're being rude. Call her a bitch," and I think some motherfuckers and something. And then, of course, now she's being attacked. So now, what Kenya does best? She plays the victim. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. You don't know what's her move next. You don't know if she's gonna attack or do this. Because next time if she attacks, then she'll be with Apollo and sell by D. Girl, bye. Anybody checking for you. But anyway, Cynthia talked. They hug it out. But it really was fake. Really, I didn't feel any genuine to it. But I guess if they want to put the drama on break and have the girls have a little time and then add some more drama towards the end and then get into the reunion, then they tweet and get pissed off at each other, then go in at each other on the reunion, maybe another half full tussle. Whatever. That's that. But anyway, after Portia and Cynthia hash out their differences and Nene and Cynthia hash out their differences, now it's time for the two frenemies to talk. And that is the heavyweight champion, the hair pulling diva, Portia on this side, and we have the drama queen on this side, which is Kenya Moore. They begin to talk. They take ownership of their issues. Everybody accepts it. So what I like about the situation is that Kenya was the bigger person. She forgave. She owned up to everything. She got up. The walls were broken down on both sides. So Kenya gets up. She goes over to Portia and says, "You know what? I forgive you. I apologize for everything. I take ownership in everything I did. I'm just tired of the drama. I'm tired of the issues. I'm tired of the backlash. Would it be okay if I give you a hug?" Portia said, "You know what, Trick? Before I give you a hug, this is what I want you to do. Do you own up? Is this very sincere? Or will we get into any more drama?" So she said, can you say, "Nope, there'll be no more drama. I just tired of it. It's too much drama. I just want to hug." So she said it's sincere. She said it was sincere. They hug it out. They hash it out. And that was the episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 7, Episode 8, Tea with the Side of Squash Beef. This has been Recap with J.DAREL. Peace.